So no one told you life would be this way?
Life is gonna be this way.
What did I say?
You said so no one told you life was this way.
Oh.
It's so no one told you life was gonna be this way. You uncultured swine.
Okay, so here's the crack. We recorded a trailer reaction to the Friends reunion.
Yeah.
But before I had a chance to edit it and upload it, it already came out, so there was no point in uploading that. So we thought instead we'll react to the actual thing because we're both Friends fans. Katie's slightly more obsessive about it than I am, as you could tell by her picking of what I just said.
If you're gonna say it right.
You really are a Monica, aren't you?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. I'm a Ross. Oh my god, I'm a brother and sister as well. Yeah.
So I'm Monica and you're a Ross.
Yeah, because I overreact to everything.
Yeah. You do correct everyone on like the grammar and stuff.
I don't know why I do it. So we're just gonna react to it and I don't know, cry maybe, probably. But
possibly.
Let's watch. So is the implication here that they were just not friends anymore after this?
No, they were friends. They just never all of them had been in a room together.
No, I mean,
all six
like
of them.
in the story.
I don't know.
Because it's sort of very. The more I think about it, the more that's what it seems to be. That doesn't make any sense.
Implying
just
that
because you move away to a different location,
I think
just
it was
outside
more
the
of just
city.
the fact that that apartment was always the constant, wasn't it? Like Monica always lived in that apartment.
Sounds to me like they just needed an excuse to
end
the show. Stop playing copyrighted music, idiot program.
17 years later.
Did you ever fancy any of the Friends cast? I mean, who's never fancied Jennifer Aniston?
Where is everyone? Come on, I want to see everyone.
Yeah, like Chandler in the earlier seasons.
Really?
I never got why people always acted as though he was like the
Least
one that
attractive,
couldn't get girls.
They can't be very good friends if they've never all been in a room. It's 17 years.
It's not that they haven't seen each other, it's just that all six of them haven't been in a room together at
They're
once.
very good friends, aren't they? Okay, so Jennifer Aniston is 52 years old, and I would still die for her. She's a ridiculous woman. Mind you, Jennifer Aniston in the 90s was something else, wasn't she? What a ridiculously attractive woman she was. Still is. She married David Arquette. And then divorced David Arquette. David Arquette was World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah.
And that was the death of the WCW. As you can imagine. Because he turned heel on DDP. Courtney Cox was another ridiculous human being. Ridiculously attractive on Friends. And Scream. Isn't not Courtney Cox, bloomin' Lisa Kudrow's laugh, it's from the heavens, isn't it?
So infectious.
Ah,
Here he comes.
Matthew Perry. Could he be any more excited? We've got to do Friends memes. We've got to stop talking about pro wrestling. Got to be all Friends memes. Hey! I just made that joke. Do you think any of them actually fancied each other? I guarantee each and every one of those blokes fancied all three of them.
Yeah, probably.
Lisa Kudrow is still a very attractive woman. So is Courtney. Why are they all... Maybe that fountain is the fountain of youth? Yeah, did it start off with...
Started off with them too, yeah.
You didn't fancy him there? He knew how to rock a baggy shirt, didn't he? Especially a flannel. Do you know what? He's making a show called Intelligence, and it looks like it's so funny. David Schwimmer looks like he could be a vampire. I don't know what that means, but it... Oh, they've all got such infectious laughs.
Favorite episodes. Biggest pet peeve.
Animals dressed as humans.
Animals. Oh.
What was that? I thought you were waiting for me to answer them.
On the address label.
Miss Chenandler Bong.
I don't know what my favourite episode is. Maybe the football one, the Thanksgiving football one. Because I just love Ross and Monica's like brother sister rivalry thing.
I really like the two Vegas episodes.
What, drunk Ross and Rachel?
Now, the coin toss to see
Lisa Kudrow, you weren't involved in this. Someone.
what do you call it this time.
They are full of the same faces.
Lisa Kudrow was
And the boys go first.
Lisa Kudrow was getting pregnant at this time.
Yeah.
She was having her brother's children.
Rachel wrote Ross a letter and demanded he read it before they got back together.
Oh, it's different
Was
questions.
that letter?
18!
Pages.
Front and back!
15 pages. Front and back. Front and back.
Ha!
We know it. We know it.
Oh, it's that weird guy that lived downstairs, the one with the broom that had a heart attack.
Heckles.
Heckler.
No,
Heckler?
it was Mr.
Heckles?
No, will the mystery voice please reveal himself?
Mr. Winkler?
Oh, he's not walking. Oh.
Oh, he's still alive.
Come on. Oh, because that was the beginning of the Mark thing. So he sent them in as like a way to like
Oh.
say, oh, get back, Mark, I'm the boyfriend.
Right.
I think Friends has this magic because each character is so distinct that they could hold a
Talk about someone who never ages. Jesus. What did she win an Academy Award for? Do we know?
I don't know.
Walk the Line, I think.
famous character say his famous line.
Do you think he actually managed to pull like loads of women
Oh, aye.
outside the world just with that line?
You must have. That was a funny episode with
Yeah.
the beach.
The beach, yeah.
Rachel.
Because that was when they have their argument that I love.
And they shaved that girl bald.
You get this great repartee.
That's right, I stepped up.
He just sounds the same, doesn't he?
She needed help. If I had to, I'd be on any one of you.
I would do that for my friends as well.
She is just Phoebe, isn't she?
Oh, it's Fuzz! Oh, I wonder why she got cast as Phoebe.
Can I just say, the important thing is that we dealt with it well. Yeah.
We met with Courtney Cox.
Like, come on.
She
What a
explained
ridiculously
us
attractive woman.
Rachel, and that she herself was more of a Monica, and she was right. Courtney brought this incredible joy.
Oh, so she was asked to play Rachel, but she...
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
Dun, dancing in, dun.
And, well, he's here tonight. That producer's here tonight.
Imagine being the guy that told Jennifer Anderson Friends wasn't going to be
I know.
successful. Or wasn't
I
going to
know.
make her a star. Imagine being that guy.
Can you identify the voice? Matt, can you hit that one?
Tom Selleck.
Hey guys, I'm finally retiring from ophthalmology and would love
Tom Selleck.
all of you to come to my retirement.
It's Magnum Old Age.
Let me know if you
Richard.
Will, it's okay. Will the mystery voice please make himself known?
It's Richard.
Was she supposed to say the character and not the actor or something?
You know, back in the 80s, he was a total heartthrob. Not that I would know. I wasn't born in the 80s.
Yeah, no. I was nowhere near born in the 80s.
No.
Like 20 years.
Really?
Didn't they sit?
Didn't he go to like Milwaukee or something?
No, because when he quit his job, Monica said it. She said it to him, and he said, like 7 years, and you just now know, like, learn what I do for a living. He made a joke about it. So they did say it. They must have said it in the show.
I feel like it must be so easy for an American to talk to an English person. We're more civilized, aren't we?
You really like to insult people in every video, don't you?
Yeah, and then I whinge when they all hate me and love you. I wouldn't have been able to do it.
What?
I wouldn't have been able to work with someone like Jennifer Aniston. I wouldn't have been able to do it.
You really hung up on the whole Jennifer Anderson thing, aren't you?
It should be illegal.
I remember where I was going, but they were on every magazine, and I was like, whoa, holy shit. This is crazy.
Language. It's getting copyrighted again. Ready? Ready? You didn't do it!
You did too many claps. I know, I didn't do it.
Did that say BTS biggest boy band on the planet?
At the minute, yeah.
Are they?
I would say so, yeah.
What about Take That?
No one outside of the UK really knows Take That, do they? Oh yeah, Pivot.
That was a good episode, isn't it? But they didn't do Pivot correctly. It's PIVOT! It is that sort of murderous thing where you put one on and you go, I'm just going to watch one episode, and then 32 episodes later you're like,
At
right,
like 2
one more.
o'clock in the morning, your eyes are like bloodshot red, and you're
Just
like,
one more episode.
oh, the dance.
See, this is very
Routine.
relatable. We do stupid stuff like this.
That must have been so difficult to do. Like, all the extras must have been like,
I know, you would just be sat there laughing your guts out, wouldn't you?
I have to, before I die, I have to like do this dance in like a club somewhere. Like, this has to be.
It's a kudro.
Now, throughout tonight, we're going to take questions from the audience. There's a lot of fans
Oh, come on.
here.
Why are they not there going, do it? Do the routine.
For the cast of friends, it was time for myself
To be fair. To be fair, it would be horrible, like, wouldn't it?
to. Great question. You really threw up some good answers there. All right. Let's go. Another question.
I would forgive it. It's a monkey, for God's sake.
In the audience here, do you have a question?
Oh, it's the parents.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Mr. and Mrs. Geller.
Cider.
My favourite episode.
Oh, the fat.
Oh, the fat.
That's a nice episode, though, because Ross is willing to drink the fat
For
for
Rachel.
Rachel.
Yeah.
Speech to make, and his
True test of loyalty.
when Chandler goes to the toilet, Joey sits in
That's
Chandler's
like
chair,
our family with
comes
Dad.
back, and it all escalates.
Like, we were all there ready, and Dad's like, I still have a minute.
But he takes the cushion.
And this is the level of petty in our family.
The essence of the chair. That's right. I'm taking the essence.
It's one of
And
those
he comes back with all of his clothes, doesn't he?
when I'm feeling a little bit
Or
low,
later, he comes back with all the clothes.
makes you smile.
Oh no, I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him knack his shoulder.
And my legs went up in the air, and my shoulder came out of the socket.
Oh, don't
Oh,
do
we're
it!
gonna show it!
Are we gonna watch this? Is his arm getting pulled out?
No!
I don't want to skate. I don't want to see pain.
It doesn't look like anything until I stand up.
Ugh, doesn't matter. The fact that we know that it's there.
Ugh.
Oh!
Ow, 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 it happened right there.
Ugh.
That was the end of filming because it wasn't even an episode.
Do you think like a Do you think like a dislocated shoulder hurts?
What?
Do you think like a dislocated shoulder hurts? Apart from like the initial bump. Surely it
Yeah, I would
wouldn't.
say so.
But it's not like a. But it's not like a snap.
See, Joe, that's why your parents told you not to jump on the bed.
It's a little hurt.
Oh, that's so cute. Aren't they all cute?
So the atmosphere on tape night was always crackling. There was a lot
It'd be so amazing to be like in a live audience of like a friend's shoot for the first time. It would be so awesome.
Because he had a lot of trouble during filming, didn't he? What was he? There was one season they essentially wrote him out of it, didn't they? He went to Lincoln or something. When he went to the, he had like a long distance job.
One of the times we
Imagine having a pause for that long.
Yeah, because they didn't even like. It was after, wasn't it, that they explained.
How could you keep a straight face? Do you know what I hate? I hate people who try to go walk on this program. Do you know what I mean? Like they say it's outdated because it's got. He doesn't want his son playing with Barbie dolls and stuff. It's like, bro, it was made in the 90s.
Oh god, she's gonna do the whole Chandler and Monica thing. It's such an Ace of Good Row. Oh, it's so funny. She sounds the same.
I know.
She doesn't sound any different.
Fountain of youth. Woo woo! Oh, I love the bit where he jumps up. This is like another scene from Our Family, by the way. This is Nicole and Katie and me.
I love that noise.
Oh, we love it. David Schwimmer never change.
Oh god.
That's a
Oh,
gag.
yes.
That's a gag that's nearly 20 years old and we're still laughing. Shut up, you were on a stage with Taylor Swift.
Was she?
Yeah. Because Taylor Swift started playing it and she came on and went, no, that's not how you do it. You do it like this.
They did the whole thing, yeah.
Fault. Oh,
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga. She's another ridiculously attractive woman.
Walking down the street and I just happened to have my guitar. Yeah. Oh my god.
She's gonna teach Lady Gaga how to sing Smelly Cat.
She's going to teach Lady Gaga how to play the guitar.
It's one of my favorite songs.
Oh, please tell her that she's doing it wrong.
She's absolutely gonna do it. She's
know what?
pulling the face, she's doing the nose
I know
scrunch thing where she's like, oh, yeah.
Do you know what though? The thing is, you can tell that she's enjoying her singing it, but she has to. Like,
She has to act like.
can you imagine?
I shouldn't tell her she was doing it bad.
I know, it's a shame.
That would have just made it perfect.
Can you imagine, right? If Lady Gaga and her like one true love Bradley Cooper had children, it would be ridiculous, wouldn't it? Imagine their offspring. They would probably give birth to Zeus.
So melodramatic.
Can I just say something? Thank you so much for being the person for all of us on Friends that was the, I don't know if this is the right way to say it, but the different one, or the one that was really herself. Thank you, and thanks for caring.
Oh, Lady Gaga, you just
God.
broke our hearts.
God.
I feel like that about a lot of his episodes. I feel like there was just something about David Schwimmer that was so
Yeah.
funny. Like, there's a lot of Joey and Chandler episodes that are good just because they have reoccurring...
Like the
sort of,
chemistry in there, yeah.
But like they would have lines all throughout that was really good, whereas the Ross episodes, there was specific moments like that where it just made the episode
what was the
fantastic.
back? Where'd you go from there though? Like you put that all over. It's like, what do you do? Oh, it's Karen.
There's a scene with David Schwimmer.
Oh my
Oh,
word.
Decided not to pay for
Right,
service,
try not to laugh challenge.
and they start
I don't think I'll be able to do it.
and quite quickly everyone gets into trouble. This is not
I'm already laughing. I'm already laughing.
go up the stairs.
Oh.
And David Schwimmer starts telling him to pivot.
Isn't that where like they all broke down just after that scene?
Yeah.
That scene is it's so simple.
I wonder like what the script looked like for that, because like surely just getting
There's maybe
It's just pivot.
surely because like that's all it is, isn't it? So David Schwimmer must have had to. He must have tried it a million different ways,
time carrying
and like that's just the perfect way, isn't it?
That's a really great episode as well, where she uses Joey's chat up line.
Yeah, a story.
Love my laugh.
Just one of those laughs you just can't help but laugh along with.
I know.
Gosh,
She's got the laugh of the gods.
God.
God.
Look back, who had the loudest? You know, I got the audition side.
She literally sounds nothing like.
Oh my God.
Is there going to be a reboot?
No. No, it's if there was any like actual relationships, isn't it?
That there weren't perhaps
Get rid
off-screen
of the juicy stuff.
romances.
Come on. Don't lie to us.
I mean, David,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the
first season.
Ooh.
first season, I had a major crush on Jen.
Of course you did.
I think we both had
Of course it was.
Oh, what?
passing because one of us was always in a relationship.
You were on a. No, I'm joking.
It's not. It's not the right time.
Memes.
He's like that friend you bring to like your birthday that like drops you in it in front of your family, and he says something and he like.
I actually kiss is going to be on national television. Sure enough.
Oh my God.
Oh my god, Jennifer
the-
Aniston in the 90s came up to him and flirted with him like that, and he didn't just go,
To Ross and Rachel.
marry me.
Are you blowing anyone else's mind?
Blowing my damn mind.
Ugh.
Damn you, 90s.
In the coffee house when their first kiss. I mean, that was like,
Oh, that's a lovely scene as well.
day, and I was weeping at the tension. It was just.
But it was real. Oh, I'm never gonna be able to look at it the same. I'm never gonna be able to look at it the same.
Put away feelings or whatever the hell it was that you felt.
Hey, I've been doing it since the 9th grade. I've gotten pretty damn good at it.
Literally, the fact that he said that should have been ample proof that they were going to end the series together.
And you know what? Now I got closure.
He stormed
Rachel locks the 3 locks on the front door.
She shouldn't just shut the door. She locks it with 3 locks.
I know.
That's when you know.
Oh, but he goes and he stands in the window.
I thought when I first watched it, I thought it was going to end there with him just stood there
Yeah.
watching her. I didn't think it would end with them actually kissing.
Leans on a table and drops
I love the episode afterwards as well where Monica and Phoebe want to know every detail.
Yeah.
And he just goes, yeah, so we kiss. And Joey goes, tongues? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, how did not everyone know we had...
What? What?
We knew for sure.
Right. Now, thanks.
Yeah, you'd be fuming.
There was a situation that we couldn't do anything about it.
How great that
Shut up, David Schwimmer.
and it didn't work out. It would have not have probably been as great.
Well, you were in Scream with David Arquette.
I'm going to go down and ask each of you, and this is just a simple yes or no answer. Okay? Were Ross and Rachel on a break? Absolutely. Yes.
Yes, exactly, Jennifer Aniston.
We were on a break.
What another ridiculously attractive woman, especially in the 90s.
Did one.
Brad Pitt was on, yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, wearing all of Chandler's clothes,
Oh my god.
LeBlanc.
What?
Did he just run off?
Lunges. Lunges, Matt LeBlanc.
Yes!
Lunges! his face pulled exactly the same face
like
that he
a-
does with it.
For that time. So the show came, I think, to a natural
It is a good point, to be fair.
That's such a depressing thought.
To end
My friends are always going to be my family. But that's because I'm going to be the uncle who's like
we wanted to know that
still living in his 20s when I'm in my 50s.
and that Phoebe was going to be happy and had a life.
I want one.
Oh yeah? Well, tell me which one. I'll try to slip it in my coat.
Discussion in the writers' room about we really
Sister on the show.
What a stupidly attractive woman!
I don't look that attractive when I sleep.
I don't either. My mouth's open.
I'm kind of like,
My eyes are like Undertaker and
We're not going to do this again in 50
it must have been so hard to be any kind of like involved with that show.
I just don't know. There's so many like moments where I just think to myself, I wouldn't have been able to get through that. I don't know how they did it. Like, especially when you watch the bloopers and you see that they actually couldn't get through it.
Yeah.
It makes it even funnier.
Yeah.
Oh. I did want them to do like a proper episode, but I also understand why they didn't do a proper episode.
Yeah.
It does make sense why they wouldn't do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm the same. I can understand why they didn't do one, but I don't agree that.
What they would have to unravel.
Yeah, like I don't think they would have. I think they could quite easily do like a reunion episode, make it like an hour long,
Yeah.
or even do like a special 4 episodes or something. And you just sort of like detail, and because you do like the first episode where it details where all their lives are, and then the next 3 episodes is like all of them seeing each other again. Because in my mind, even if like they all moved apart and whatnot, they would still talk to each other.
Yeah. Probably. I don't. At the same time, it's like I'm content with where it ended.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm not. It's like I was looking forward to the idea of having like actual episodes that like tied in with the story, but if they don't do it, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
I mean,
I'm not like. It's not like it ended weirdly, or like it needs it.
Yeah,
It's
I
more
mean,
of-
it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't need. You don't need the
Yeah,
reunion.
it
do
would
you?
more of just be like a fan service.
Yeah.
Like, I just hope they don't like ever remake it. I don't think they would.
I don't think they could. I don't think you would ever be able to.
Or like do another spin-off.
Yeah.
Because when you think about it, it's like been 17 years since it was out. Like, what if they like try to do like a spin-off with like Ben or like Emma or someone, or like the kids?
Yeah.
You know, I just don't think it would work. I don't know if it would be as good.
Well, technically, they would all be related, wouldn't they? Apart from Joey's kids.
And Phoebe's kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Ben would be related to Emma.
But she's
And
obviously related to Emma because apparently
Yeah, and then obviously
Monica and
Chandler's.
Chandler's babies would be related to Ben
Yeah.
and Emma. Actually, they would be
They'd be
familial.
cousins.
They'd be familial, but they wouldn't be blood related. Because they're adopted, aren't they?
Yeah, but
So
it would still be. They would still be like
Yeah, they'd be familial, but they wouldn't be blood
not
relations.
blood related, but they would still be family, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
that was us reacting to the Friends reunion. I don't really know what people can tell us in the comments. Who's your favourite character? What's your favourite scene? Favourite joke? Favourite episode? And who was the most attractive member? Jennifer Aniston. Hands down. That woman is just ridiculous. Then like the video, subscribe, ding the bell to be notified when we upload. We upload every day? If I look at you, you're supposed to
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
We upload
I
every
was doing my little dance, that I usually do whenever you do that.
We upload every day. We upload every day. Anything else you want to say?
I like that more than I thought I would. I was skeptical when they announced it wasn't an episode. I was skeptical because I just was like, "Oh, they're just going to be talking about it. Like what?"
Yeah.
I was kind of just like,
In the trailer, just so you know, in the trailer, I was very. What would the word be?
"You weren't keen, were you?"
No, I wasn't. Because my thing was I didn't need to see Cara Delevingne walking down in some of the costumes. And to be fair, that was probably the part about the thing I liked the least. Justin Bieber literally didn't even look at them. He just came out, did his like little "I'm high as a kite" dance, and then knackered off.
Yeah, I understand that. I think it was more of just like a
gag for the people that was
nostalgic-
there.
a nostalgic thing, wasn't it? For
Yeah.
them?
But
It
the
was
rest of
mainly
it
just
was
David
fine.
Schwimmer costumes, wasn't it? It was like
Yeah, he really went through the paces with costumes, David Schwimmer, didn't he?
yeah.
God.
I'm surprised I didn't do Chandler's bunny
Mm,
or something like more costumes because there must have been more than that.
no. I was fine with the rest of it, but the
Yeah.
costume bit I didn't need to see. I thought that was ridiculous. Yeah. Thank you for watching.
I need to know.